What's up? You're watching Mr. Superior Behind the Clippers. I'm right here with Danny, aka Gaio.
How you doing, everybody? We're here at HOP22, heart of Pilsen, in the Pilsen location, Chicago. Come visit us, stop by.
Stay tuned.
What's up? It's Mr. Superior, man. It's Behind the Clippers. We coming at you with another episode. I'm on a mission, reminiscing. Wanna talk to the hottest barbers in the business. Give them the credits, the recognition. I wanna know how they got it and how they get it. Face so blurry, I'm getting dizzy. Mr. Superior, I'm in your city. Get in tune, we clicking up. Sharpen your scissors, sharpen your cut. If you poppin', we pullin' up. We got the cameras, got the lights, let's run it up. What's up? It's Mr. Superior, man. Go subscribe to the channel right now on YouTube.
What's up? You're watching Mr. Superior Behind the Clippers. I'm right here with Danny, aka Gaio, and we're at HOP22 right here in Pilsen. Thanks for being a part of this, bro. Thanks for your time and all that. So to start off with, why don't you just tell us about the shop, man? How long you guys been here, and how you guys got started and all that.
Okay. Pleasure for you coming through, doing this for sure. Well, HOP22's been branded for about 2 years now. We've been here at this location for 2 years. We got a nice family, nice small, four-man pack, and it's been in the vision for a long time though. It's been a compilation of other shops that I've had, where I've finally come to a figure of where I know who I am, how I am, and why this shop looks like how it looks, and why it's established to how it is, and how I just keep a small family, being my experience prior to this. But I mean, we're a local barbershop. We welcome everybody, quite honestly. Being that this neighborhood is gentrifying right now, we get a mix of everybody from all over the world to the same people that we grew up with in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So we have a nice compilation between both. And quite honestly, it's just a good vibe, man. Everybody feels welcomed here. Our customers, when we hear that they say, we feel welcome, and we're talking about moms with their sons, we're talking about grown men, we're talking about everybody, that they feel welcomed here. And it's kind of like it's set away from outside. When you're in here, you're in here. This is what you're doing.
Right, nothing to worry about what's going on in the city when you're here for that 45 minutes, hour, whatever.
Yeah.
You're away from everything.
Yeah, you're away from everything. You're feeling the vibe. We switch up the vibe often, because we got so many different types of people, and I think they can appreciate that, because if you ain't flowing out a good vibe, at least when you come in here, you're gonna start flowing out a good vibe. And I think that's really important to make your experience at the barbershop memorable. To want to come back. You're not only coming for a haircut. You're coming for the feeling, for the vibe, for the ambiance, for the people. That's here, and it's like it's a getaway. It's a quick getaway. It might be fast, but it's a quick getaway.
Right.
I got some guys that want to extend themselves, which is fine because they're family. Anybody can, but that's how I know that it's that welcoming. Being that.
That plays a big role out here. Because finding a barber is one thing, man. Finding a good barber that cuts good hair, but another thing is finding the location where you're comfortable to come in every time, man. You're bringing your kids, or even by yourself, man. You're letting your guard down for a good 45 minutes, man. Your life is in your barber's hands for that time, man. But man, I can really appreciate that, man. So usually to close out all the interviews, bro, we ask what advice do you have for upcoming barber in the game, man, in the industry to be successful and all that good stuff.
Okay, well, having a roadmap for being a successful barber would be first finding out if this is your passion, is your reason why strong enough. Look at that. Can you grab a pair of clippers and really get down with it and succeed to the end of the task? And can you continuously do that throughout the day? Can you make sure that your clients are satisfied? Can you make sure that you're leaving a good taste in their mouth when they leave, that they want to come back to you? To be a good barber, you need to not only know how to cut hair, you need to be able to be well-rounded as an individual. You need to be able to sit, listen, and talk to your clients. You need to, it's much more than just getting a haircut. I value my service pretty high because of who I am and the experience that I have. But as a young barber, you need to start out from the bottom. You need to work your way to the top. You need to be humble. You need to understand that it doesn't come overnight. Your skill will pick up. Your conversation will pick up. Your cleanliness, your determination to come in, start early, finish, leave late sometimes. You need to start from the bottom up. You need to put in work. Clean your station. Make sure your station's clean. When you ain't got nobody, you could. My best advice is to keep busy. So either clean up around the barbershop, work on some promotions on your, on your phone, whether it's a platform for social media, and cut hair as if you weren't getting paid for it, in the sense that if you were slow and someone is out and down on their money, hook them up for a few bucks. Stay humble until your skill is mastered, until your skill is 100% gold. Then do that. Be humble to get to that level. Okay, so just being humble as an individual and picking your skill up at any means necessary to get where you need to go. If you need to do a house call, if you need to do, spend extra time at the barbershop, do it. Be humble and do it until your craft is up. And to be honest, one of the things I feel like the barbers lack, and it's a lack of knowledge, is having a security in your field, meaning maybe a 401k, putting money aside every week, every month, instead of buying the new Jordans, instead of buying these new clothing materials, instead of buying these extra clippers and all that, and throwing that money away. So you made 200, 300, but if you go to a strip club and throw 200, 300, what does it have to show for? So you put 50 bucks, 100 bucks a week away for this 401k, to where you're building your retirement fund, so you can have an end goal of a retirement, so you can have that money put away, so you can live happy and comfortable, not only for you but for your family. And let's say you're young, you don't have a family, start sooner, so that you can end sooner. And you'll see in this field, you're gonna come across a lot of people that have these different jobs and do these different things. You might end up finding another passion of yours along the way. So if you set yourself up now, early, you can have something to look forward to and still extend yourself to whatever other passion you might have later. So I feel like that's definitely a topic that can become itself, and maybe even a class, that it can become itself, where teaching these young men how to make this a career, not just a hustle, not just I want to make a few $50 and go to work.
Make a living out of it. Be comfortable and not have to worry about
where you're going to be at in 20 years, 15 years. Yeah. Because before you know it, I've had my barbershop since I was 18. I'm 34 years old now. Time flew. Yeah, it built me a lot along the way. And yes, I've gained a lot of experience. That's why I'm sharing it. Because I know I didn't make all the right moves, but guess what? I'm making them now, and in hopes to share what I know so that others can do it before me. And be better than I was, and do more than I did.
Right. So, man, filing your taxes and all that stuff, man, credit is huge, man. Credit, that's how when you show your income, that's how you get approved for houses and cars and all this nice stuff that you see people like, man, how did they buy that? How did they get that? People aren't buying this stuff cash, man. People are putting in, they're putting something behind themselves, man, and showing a source of income, and that's how you make it out here, man. I think a lot of barbers lack on what you just said, man, because a lot of people are just thinking about the moment. Some people are thinking this is a side gig, but if you're gonna take this all the way, man,
yes,
you better have a plan, bro. You better have something set up for your future.
100% with what you said with filing your taxes. That comes heavy, man. Filing your taxes and building your credit, that's the only way we're gonna get anywhere in this world. Anywhere. So 100%, 100% on board with that. And again, I think that needs to be a class. I think that needs to be spoken about a lot more now.
Who knows, man? Maybe in the future we might see you hosting a class with classes, man.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure tons of people would love to know a lot more about that have no clue what's going on with that, man. But that's deep. Man, you guys heard it right here with Danny, man, and give you all the knowledge you got and all the wisdom. Take that in and stay tuned. Mr. Superior behind the Clippers.